What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to Bruce and Stephanie Comics. My name is Bruce. In today's video, we're going to go over my goals for 2023 for both this YouTube channel, but also my personal comic book collecting goals for the year. And guys, there are some bigger goals, there are some smaller goals, and I want to make this video so that way I have a checklist and I also can hold myself accountable for all these things that I want to do at the start of the year. Now, obviously, a lot of these things might not happen this year because, you know what, who knows what life is gonna throw at me. I got 3 kids, I got a 9-year-old English bulldog, and I got 2 cats, and I'm getting married this year, so there's a lot of things that could happen that could totally throw all these things off track. But I want to let you guys know everything that I want to do. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and dive into my channel goals for 2023. The first things that I hope to achieve in the year of 2023 are actually all things behind the camera. That's right, guys. I hope to upgrade a lot of the equipment that I am currently using. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Bruce, your stuff looks so good. You don't need to upgrade anything. Well, guys, I actually do. I've been using this equipment for 4 years now, and a lot of it is starting to fall apart. Because when I first got started, I bought a lot of things on the cheap. And you know what? Cheap stuff does not last forever. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this camera around, and I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I hope to replace this year. Alright guys, so the first thing that I would like to replace is this tripod. I've had this tripod for 4 years now and it is really starting to show its age. As you can see, this is the arm that you're supposed to use to tilt it, and that thing is busted. And these little legs, yeah, they're holding on by zip ties. And there's some other things that are wrong with it, but overall this thing just needs to be replaced. The next thing I need to replace are these lights. The main thing I don't like about them is that you can't properly tilt them back and forth. It's not a true softbox. And also the stands are starting to fall apart. This is like the locking mechanism that is no longer there because it fell off and I can't find all the pieces. And yeah, this is just, again, 4 years old and it needs to go. The next item that I would absolutely love to upgrade for my set is actually getting a new lens for my Canon M50. Right now I have an awesome 16mm Sigma lens and it gives me this awesome depth of field behind me. But guys, a wide angle lens looks so freaking good and I would just love to add that to my setup so I could have some awesome depth of field shots, but I can also do some really cool wide angle shots as well. The next thing that I would love to upgrade for the channel this year is to get a consistent graphic look for the channel. Right now I'm using a bunch of different elements to help the channel pop, but I would really like to have a consistent look through every single video, or to at least have a consistent look for each video itself, because I do 2 videos every single week. I do my top 5 must-have pickups video and also do my final order cutoff speculation and recommendations video, and I would love those 2 videos to have a very cohesive look. Now, is this really important? No, as long as I'm bringing the right information, that's what's really important. But to me, as a graphics producer, I would really love to have a consistent look throughout the channel. Now, the last thing that I would like to do that I would consider an upgrade for the channel is to get a second YouTube set built down here. Now, I say build, I just mean make this look better. Make this look presentable. This is my basement. This is where I store all my comic books. This is where I build computers, which you see is overflowing into my pressing station. Just make this basement look a little more presentable so that way I have another space that I can shoot videos, which would just be a nice fresh look for the channel. What do you guys think? Would you guys like to see more videos shot down here? Or of course you would. You're sick of seeing that same set upstairs, and I think this is probably one of the most achievable upgrades that I have. Alright guys, now I want to talk to you guys about the new content that I hope to make in 2023. Now guys, I currently love the 2 videos that I put out every single week. I love my Wednesday pull list, my top 5 must-have pickups video. That is so much fun to me. It's talking about the books that I'm most excited to read. And that's what comic book collecting is to me. Finding those amazing stories to read, which are so enjoyable. And I also do like speculation. I like looking at final order cutoff every single week and just double checking, are there any books that are going to pop? Because you know what? I spend a lot of money in comics, and if there's a way that I can make a little extra money on the side that I can help make this hobby fund itself, well, that is just awesome to me. But guys, that is not all comic book collecting. I want to make more videos and show you guys more things that you can do within this hobby. And one of the first things that I hope to do this year is to partner with different brands and to review their products. Now this could be anything from actual products for comic books like bags and boards and boxes and those kinds of things, to other things like statues and other kinds of merchandise, maybe clothing, anything that is comic book related, I would love to get my hands on and show that stuff to you guys and talk about the quality of the items and talk about the reasons why it's good or bad or why you want to pick it up or why you want to avoid it. I think that would be so much fun, and I hope to bring that kind of stuff to the channel. And I've actually already started this process, and I've reached out to some certain brands. I've actually got a few things in the pipeline already that I'm going to show you guys next week, which I'm super, super excited about. Now, most of the stuff I do on this channel are for seasoned collectors. There's not a lot of stuff that I produce that is actually for new collectors, and that's one thing I would like to focus on this year, is creating content for new readers, because there are new readers every single day. Well, at least I hope there's new readers every single day, and I would love to be a great resource for them so that way they can get into the hobby, be excited about the hobby, and stay in this hobby, because I absolutely love comic book collecting. Now, if you guys did not know, I'm actually really good friends from Cole from Cole's Comics Claims. And one thing that I've seen that guy do is pump out YouTube shorts like nobody else. That guy is creating so much YouTube short content, and it's so cool. And that is one thing that I hope to do in 2023, is to create more YouTube shorts. But I do want to find my own little niche within the YouTube shorts that is both funny and engaging, but also bring some information to you guys. So I'm percolating in the background how I can do that. I'm experimenting here and there, and I haven't really found my niche just yet. But guys, you can expect more YouTube shorts from me this year. Now, there's two more things that I hope to achieve on this channel content-wise. One is to continue doing one live stream a month. One Comics and Beer every single month. Stephanie and I coming to you guys, giving stuff away, talking about comic book news, drinking some beers, most likely after our wedding, and Stephanie and I are trying our hardest to stay on our diet, and when we drink, our diet falls to pieces for days. So, Comics and Beer every single month, one live stream, just hanging out with you guys, because you guys, the community, are so freaking awesome. We love hanging out with you guys. And the last thing is more Stephanie. I want to bring more Stephanie to you guys because she is such an amazing person. She is so funny, and I love having her on the channel. It's just production-wise, I shoot most of my videos during the week before my job starts at 10 a.m. and she's already out the door at 7 o'clock in the morning, so that way she can get to work by 8. So it's really hard for us to produce videos because we have 3 kids, we have animals, we have lives that are so busy. At night, our kids don't go to bed until 9:30, and what time does that leave us? Because I'm up at 4:30. It does not leave us a lot of time to create content at night. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to bring her onto the channel more often. That is probably one of our loftier goals, because again, we're just so busy, but I really hope I can do that for you guys, because again, Stephanie is such an amazing person, and she's been missed out on this channel for way too long. Alright guys, those are all my channel goals. Let's go ahead and dive into my collecting goals for this year. I think my biggest goal collecting wise this year is to organize my comic books and to get my comic books out of this bedroom and all down to the basement, or at least as much as I can, because I'm going to show you guys how much crap I have in this bedroom and downstairs real quick, so that way you guys can have an idea of how unorganized and how many comics I do have to organize. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off the tripod real quick. And we're just gonna start right over here, just on my desk, right here. We have comics that I need to read this week. And that's a lot of comics, but that's okay. That's not all of it. No, that's not all. Of course it's not. No, we got a short box right here with comics on top. The whole box is full. We got mice, and we got comics down here. More comics. Why wouldn't we have more comics? And then we come over by the bed. Let's say hi to Frank real quick. Hey, Frankie. Say hi to everybody. But on my side of the bed, let's take a look. Let's take a look. We got, let's see, 1, and there's another one, 2, and then we got a whole box back here that's completely full. We got some giveaway books, 3, 4 short boxes right next to the bed. And then we come over here. I'm tripping on wires. That's the YouTube set. There's a closet, but let's open the closet. What do we got here? We got more comic book boxes. We got some up here. We got some down on here on the floor.
We got more in here on the floor, and those are all books that need to be organized. Yes, some of them are organized. Like, I have some cover liver boxes in there that really don't need to be organized, but do they need to be up here in the bedroom? No, I don't think so. So that right there is my first goal of 2023, is to organize the shit out of my comic books.
I know I said I was going to bring you guys downstairs and show you the chaos that continues from up here to down there, but guys, I really just don't have the time. I'm actually running out of time. I only got 15 minutes left to record what's left of this video, but just know there's more chaos. And part of the reason why I have so much chaos with all these comic books is I'm just collecting too much. So that is the next thing that I hope to achieve this year, is to cut back on my pull list. Now, I am going to have to cut back on some of the books that I'm really enjoying, but what I really need to do is to stop collecting books I am not reading. That includes one-shots, that includes variant covers. There's just a lot of things that I can personally cut back on that will help cut back the fat, that will also give me a little more money that I can spend on certain things that I'm really enjoying, or some of the upgrades that I spoke about in the beginning of this video. Now, the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is, because I have so much chaos and so many comic books, what I want to do is do a big organization, and part of that organization is going to be sorting out the books I just don't want anymore. I'm going to call that the comic book fat. I want to cut out all the comic book fat, all the books I don't care about, all the books that I bought and I didn't read, and I want to have a gigantic sale. I don't know if I want to do that on Whatnot, on Drip, on IG. I really don't know the best place to sell those kinds of books. Guys, if you guys know of a really good place to sell those kind of comic books, guys, let me know down in the comments below. But guys, I really need to do a big fire sale and just offload a lot of these books. Get rid of my comic book fat, so that way I'm left with a nice lean and mean collection that I'm really, really in love with. There's only 3 things left that I hope to achieve this year collection-wise, and the first thing goes back to organization. Now, I use long boxes because I have so many comic books, but what I would really like to do is replace a lot of my traditional style long boxes, you know, the ones with the lid, with the drawer style long boxes. I think those look absolutely fantastic. They'd be so much easier to get into when I need to either put books in, take books out. So, you know, when Cole and Bearded Comic Bro do a cover challenge, I can actually easily get into these books and participate in those cover challenges. So that is one thing that I would like to do this year. Is it something that's really, really important? Not really. So that will probably fall to the wayside, but that is one thing that I would like to try to do this year, is get those drawer style long boxes to hold all my books downstairs in the basement. Now, my last 2 things are actually collecting comic books. That's right, I have 2 things that I hope to achieve collecting-wise. And the first one up is to find a near mint copy of Batman number 635, one that I can submit and get a 9.8 on, because I sold that last year and I don't regret it, because it helped me achieve my goal of getting my engagement ring for Stephanie. But that is the one book that I would like to replace from all the books that I sold, is that Batman 635, which is the first appearance of Jason Todd as the Red Hood. And the last thing that I want to do this year is actually collect some older books, and mainly Dave Stevens covers. Now, Dave Stevens is an artist. He's an absolutely amazing artist from the 80s, and he has some really, really cool books, in my opinion. There is one really cool cover that Dave Stevens did that I hope to add to my collection this year, and that is 3D Zone issue number 16, Space Vixens. This cover is absolutely amazing, and I would love to get my hands on a near mint copy that have the 3D glasses in the middle that I can then send out to someone to clean and press, because I would not do that one myself, and I probably would send it to Magic Pressing on Instagram. I'll have his link down in the description below. But guys, this cover is amazing, and I would love to get a 9.8 of it this year, and it's definitely possible because this book is not outrageously priced, and I just love this cover. So those are my 2 goals, where it's actually collecting comic books. I get a near mint copy of Batman 635 and get some really cool Dave Stevens covers, mainly that 3D Zone number 16 Space Vixens, and add those to my collections as 9.8s that I can add up on the wall back there. Alright guys, those are all my collecting goals, both for the channel and my personal collection. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, guys, leave a comment down below letting me know what your collecting goals are. And if you guys have stuck around this long in the video, you guys know exactly what you guys are. You guys are legends. And last but not least, guys, if you guys enjoy comic book content and you like this video right here and you're not subscribed, guys, get yourself subscribed. Hit that bell for notification and smash that like button. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll be back tomorrow, which is Friday, January 20th, with my final order cutoff speculation and recommendation show. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.